Yo guys, what is up? It is your boy Hotshot Gaming here, and today we're going to talk about a little bit more of Firewall's little two updates that they had, and basically coming off how Firewall has gone so far. Firewall has not gone down the good end for our players at the moment. So when the first update come out, like a couple of, I think it was like 1 or 2 weeks ago, the first day update didn't really do anything. Because when the update came out, I had to look at it, I tried it out, and there wasn't really any difference to it. I couldn't really see, like of the contracts you could do with the, being able to level up fast, and like joining friends was still broken, and long loading times in the game, which was very annoying, and there just wasn't any like progress to the game with the updates when it came out. And then when they released the second update for the game, there was a slight, it was a lot better. In a way it was a lot better, because the new update allowed you to level up faster. So I remember being I think it was like level 2 at the time when they did the second update for the game, and I noticed a big difference in the leveling up. I got from like level 2 to like level 7 very quickly with the second update, as long as you were getting kills, headshots, or revives, or like, hacking the computer. You'll be getting a lot more XP out of that. And another good thing I noticed with the update is I tried joining one of my mates at first, and I noticed we were able to get into a game straight away. We'd still be waiting a little bit for the games to start, and sometimes we have the odd fuck up of like we might not be able to get into a game. But if stuff like that was happening, we'd do a little workaround where if you would quit the app and then re-go into the app, it would basically we'd be able to get back into a lobby with each other pretty quickly and then carry on. And then we also tried it with a group of us. We were a bit skeptical at first about trying it with a group, but we did try it with a group, and it worked. I think we only tried it once, but it did work. So Firewall is slowly getting there with the updates. There's still not much sort of to do in the game, but the good thing is we can level up slightly faster now. As long as you get, those kills, those headshots, those hacks from the computer, if you're attacking, and just slightly more progress that they're doing into the game to hopefully make the original players come back to the game. Because the thing I noticed is that some of my friends that used to play the previous Firewall game do not like that game. With this game, sorry, they do not like this game. They've been ranting to people, and they're not liking it. And don't forget, there's probably new people playing this game, and and all that kind of stuff. Now, there's a few things I just want to point out what I feel like this is different from the update, but what I feel they shouldn't have put into this game, and this is why I'm hoping they're going to put a hardcore mode into this game, because there is one thing that is really, really annoying me about this game, and they didn't have it in the previous Firewall, and that's the eye tracking auto aim, which I think is stupid to have in the game. And apparently what made me laugh is there was a guy that was saying in one of the lobbies on the enemy team, he was like, "Oh, that's how it is in real life," and I'm like, "You're telling me in fucking real life that if I have my gun aimed and I've got my eye, like if I've got my gun straight, and I've got my eye looking to the right, you're gonna think my arm's just gonna go fucking slap straight there, like what?" I don't think that's realistic to me. Like, I feel when you're aiming a gun and you're looking, like, you know, you've got that free aim. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they should have added the auto lock into the game. But hopefully, hardcore mode will not have that in the game, because there's people that are just snapping people with that auto aim, like bam, just one taps with the fucking eye tracking shit, and I just think it's total crap to have in the game personally. But it's just, they could do it better. They could do a better job of it personally, but you know, they should have just kept the normal auto aiming in the game like they did on the natural Firewall. Don't get me wrong, having the R2 for further shots is good. Like, it's good for that. Don't get me wrong, but the tracking, it just feels like you've got aimbot. It just feels like you actually have aimbot. Like when you have that tracking, that eye tracking crap. And I don't know what made them put that in the game, which they shouldn't have put that in the game, because to be honest, I don't feel it's realistic. It's like having aimbot. It's like having a cheat, and I don't use that eye tracking snap. I do use the R2 to try and kill enemies that are further away, because it does help aiming. But if I'm up close, I don't tend to use the R2 button. But I don't use that eye tracking crap if I can help it, because like I said, I only use the R2 button if I'm aiming further away, because it's a lot easier to aim because you don't fumble everywhere. But it's just, that is annoying to have in the game. And hopefully, if there is a hardcore mode, if there is talks of it later on, that won't be in the game. You'll have to free aim for everything, as well as like manual reload, and you know, manual aim and manual chuck nades and stuff like that in the game. So,
I know it's crap,
but
right?
going back to it, it's with these two updates is having, like, I've noticed a little bit of an improvement with the game.
I want to be able to hold my nades and fucking reload manually and shit.
Like I said, with being able to get into
Pavlo style, baby.
lobbies a little bit easier with friends, loading times like actually being better when you get a full squad. It does the countdown. That's another thing. I think they shortened the countdown as well, because I think it was like 2 minutes before, and I think it's like, or was it gone down to? I think it's gone down to 2 minutes now, and it's a lot faster to get into a game timer. So that's gonna wrap it up there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little update and talk about what those updates have put into the game. Please like, subscribe, and peace out.